Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi, and this is Uncensored Souls. If you are new here, welcome. Sorry, y'all, these dogs be distracting me. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. Oh, and by the way, today is day 22, I believe. Day 22 of my challenge. So yeah, everything's starting to just kind of come together slowly on how I'm thinking that I want this channel to go, but I'm still figuring it out. But for this video, it's still morning time. I just finished up with all my stuff, just got out the shower, and I was like, okay, I think I'm going to start posting my videos in the morning. What I really think I'm gonna start doing though is I'm gonna try to post them like in the morning after my meditation, either after my meditation or after my workout. I don't know, we'll see. I'm still figuring it out. But what I want to do is just kind of start y'all's day off with some words of inspiration and motivation so that y'all have a good day. And yeah, I think that's it. What? Ace? What? So to get this thing started, we're gonna light an incense, and what I like to do is set an intention. So it is my intention with this incense to create a safe space for my viewers. And y'all, this dog is ridiculous. You won't even let me be great. Go. Sorry. Okay. To create a safe space for my viewers and also for myself, and for us to just connect, and for the conversation to just flow, and for us to be our best selves. This is called the Divine Temple Incense, and I love to light this one when I'm meditating. Y'all have so many incense. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. But this is one of my favorite ones. So intention is set. And then I just say thank you and blow it out. And we're gonna put this guy right here. All right, y'all. I love a good incense in the morning. So today, let's talk about change. Change is something that just has to happen regardless of if we want it to happen or not. It is something that happens to us every day, every year, every week, every hour, and especially look at this past year. Like, it's been a lot of changes this last year, and a lot of people have not really known how to accept the changes or how to embrace the change. But I will say, for me, I am extremely grateful for the pandemic. Despite all the the bad that came along with it, for me personally, it was kind of transformative for me, because it gave me time to really sit down and reflect, which is something that I never really had time to do, because before COVID hit, I was working 2 jobs, 7 days a week. And when I was home, I was not really doing nothing, watching TV, chilling. And so when COVID hit, I was sitting at home, and at first I was watching a whole lot of Netflix and just making up meals to cook in the kitchen. And then one day I was okay, I started to notice that the days were just passing me by so quickly. I would wake up in the morning and look up, and it would be nighttime, and I was And so I said to myself, okay, what's one thing that you have wanted to do for a while, but you never really had the time to do it? And so the thing that came to me was meditation. So last year is when I really started to meditate, and that was back in, I want to say, March, the end of March, beginning of April, something like that. And so I started meditating every day. And when I tell y'all, like, just in the first like 4 weeks of me doing that every day, so much changed within myself. Like, my awareness just became like on a whole nother level. And I don't know, like, I just started to see small changes within myself. Like, I started to open up more to people. I started to be more talkative. I've always been a more reserved kind of person. I still kind of am, but I do like to talk when, you know, I'm comfortable with people. But I was like, being more talkative, being more social, posting more on Instagram. I went skydiving last year. I started a YouTube channel, like, which was something that I had been wanting to do for a while, but was just too in my head about it. I expressed things to people who I had been holding stuff in about for a really long time. It is not time to play. You're gonna have to wait till playtime, and it ain't that time. But yeah, don't start. Go lay down. Lay down. Anyway, so yeah, so many like just small things were changing within me, because I used to really suffer from depression, and meditation really helped to pull me out of that. But I did have my days where I would still find myself kind of going back into a depressed state. But because of my awareness, like, you know, that I had developed through meditation, I was able to kind of catch myself when I was starting to get depressed. And even this year, like earlier this year, I had my moments where I was like, I would catch myself whenever I woke up and would like find myself getting back into bed and staying in the bed all day. That's when I was like, okay, whoa, like, I'm gonna need for you to pull yourself up out of this. So so even earlier this year, I was still kind of struggling with that. It wasn't until really like May, which was just 2 months ago, that I've been like just really feeling good, and accepting me for me, accepting my situation in life for what it is. Like, you know, I'm not where I want to be financially. I'm not working right now, so I don't have any money coming in, like, but I had to really pull myself out of that, because that was the one thing that kept me like going back into a depressed state, was the fact that I didn't have any money coming in. And the reason was too because I really didn't want to go back to like a regular 9-to-5 job. Like, I had quit my job. I was waiting tables last year. I quit that job in August because I just couldn't stand the people that I was working with. And then I was driving Lyft, and I stopped driving Lyft in May. So of this year, stopped driving Lyft in May. So since May, like, I've just been really trying to figure out like what I'm gonna do. And I'm figuring it out though. Figuring it out. But this time, like from May up until this point, has really helped me develop my faith. And it has really helped me to let go of my fear of money and embrace whatever change is about to come into my life without having any fear attached to it. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's scary not knowing like what the next really step is, like what the next phase of my life is, I guess, because I don't plan on going back to a job. Like, I don't. And that's why I've been trying to work so hard on this business, this little website that I'm trying to get started. But I know I need to put more work in, but that's another story. But yeah, so I've just really this last year have been learning how to embrace change and accept change and be open to change and just allow change to happen. And I think that a lot of times a lot of people's fear of change is what keeps them stuck. So if you are one of those people, you first got to ask yourself, like, why am I so afraid of change? What am I afraid of? And just kind of meditate on that and see what comes up for you. But the thing that I will say about it is, like, it's a scary thing. Like, change is scary, but change is also, it can really propel you in life when you just allow things that need to change instead of letting things happen to you, I guess. Like, sometimes changes happen that we just were not prepared for, which is normal. So, that's just life. But sometimes we gotta, even with that change, so you have to, like, embrace it and accept it for what it is, because 9 times out of 10, whatever that change is it happened for a reason, and it's gonna move you forward in life, or it could move you back depending on how you embrace the change, because you're either going to embrace it or you're not. And if you don't, you're going to remain stuck. You're probably going to end up in a worse position than what you're already in if you are in a bad position. Like, so just embrace the changes, be grateful for the change, and just allow everything to happen the way that it's supposed to happen. And I think that's it. So anyway, because I just lost my train of thought. I think that, so for me, I'm better when I write. And I'm trying to decide, like, I'm better when I write, but at the same time, I'm better when I'm kind of like, when somebody comes to me with something that they have to talk about, it's easier for me to kind of help guide them and, guide them through their dilemma or their situation. But with these videos, I noticed that when I try to, like, I'll have a topic and I want to speak on that topic, I kind of get lost in what I'm saying. So I'm debating on if I should, like, write this stuff and then just kind of read from a paper until I get a little bit more comfortable doing this. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm about to sit here though with this incense and meditate. And let me pull a card for y'all real quick. Hold on. Oh man, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna pull y'all oracle card real quick. This is from my Moonology deck. My cousin got me this deck and I love it. So let me shuffle these real quick. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe I will start, me and her actually talked about this before for my channel. Maybe I'll start to pull a card before I do my videos, like, well, at the beginning of the videos, and then, we can talk about whatever the card is talking about. All right, so let us see what messages you guys need to hear right now. Okay, y'all got 2 cards. All right, the end of a tough cycle approaches, and that's full moon in Capricorn. And then y'all also got confidence is the key to your success. So I'm still learning these cards. But let me read to y'all the meanings real quick, and then we're gonna, you know, wrap this up because this is a long video. Okay, so the end of a tough cycle approaches. How hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you are wondering if you should stay at your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With the love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you are asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Attune to the moon. Oh, and we actually have a full moon coming up tomorrow, but I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna see this video by then, so I guess it doesn't matter. But anyway, release control and trust to the universe. And then some additional meanings for this card are: a professional project may be ending now. Admit if you have been overly hard-headed or hard-nosed. Find a balance between your personal and private lives. It's time to stop fearing the worst. And then another message on this card says the full moon in Capricorn has a very strong work ethic and energy and will more than likely come up when you're asking a professional question. If your question is about another matter, it will serve as a much needed reminder to move through any feelings of hopelessness you may have been feeling about your situation, and this applies no matter when you draw the card. Making a plan is a far better use of your time. Okay, and then the other card is New Moon in Leo. Oh no, that's this one. So confidence is the key to your success. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Make time to have fun. And some additional meanings for this card are: it's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light, have some pride, spoil yourself. You've earned it. You've turned someone's head. And then another message on here says Leo is the sign of the big and brave-hearted lion, of pride and showmanship and flirting. The energy around the new moon in Leo, and therefore around this card whenever you pick it, is hot and generous. The energy loves itself, and so should you. If you've been too much of a wallflower, this new moon card and the Leo new moon comes as a reminder that you need to be proud of who you are. So what I feel like, whoever needs to hear this message, the end of a tough cycle approaches. As I was just talking about changes, embrace the change of whatever this cycle is that is ending in your life and move forward with confidence, and you will be very successful in whatever it is that's coming up for you. So that's all I got for y'all, because this video is about to be 20 minutes and I was not trying to do a video that long. But anyway, y'all have an amazing day, and hopefully, you know, I get some viewers soon, so y'all can leave me some comments and let me know what y'all think about like what kind of videos you guys want to see or anything like that. Just some suggestions. I'm open to them all. But yeah, that's it. Y'all have an amazing day, and I will see you guys tomorrow on day 23. I hope I'm getting my days right. I'm pretty sure I am though. Day 23. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, bye.